Welcome to tonight's meeting of the Finance and Governance Committee meeting. I declare the meeting open at 6:05 p.m. I would like to acknowledge the Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation, who are the traditional custodians of all lands, waters and sky in the Georges River area. I pay my respect to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who live, work and meet on these lands. Stand. Okay, I'll just read this out. They went with songs to battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor their years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning we will remember them, lest we forget. We will now observe 1 minute silence. Sit down. There were no apologies. There were no requests to attend via audio visual link. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is being recorded for minute-taking purposes and is also being broadcast live to the public on Council's website in accordance with Section 5 of Council's Code of Meeting Practice. The recording will be made available on Council's website. The order of business is as shown in the agenda, which has been made available. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is open. Doors to the meeting room are to be left open unless the meeting moves into a closed confidential session, according to Section 14 of the Code of Meeting Practice. Only if the meeting moves into a closed confidential session will the public broadcasting of the meeting be suspended. Council's Code of Meeting Practices prohibits the electronic recording of meetings without the express permission of Council. Mobile phones must be turned to silent during the meeting. Do any councillors have any interest to declare? None recorded. There are no speakers registered for tonight's meeting. Confirmation of previous minutes. Could I call for a mover and seconder? Happy to move. Second that, Mr. Chair. I've got any questions? We'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. All those against? Declare the motion carried. Thank you. You're rusty. FIN 033-24 investment report as at 31st of July 2024. Can I call for a mover and a seconder? Second that. Any questions? There being any no questions, can I put the motion forward? All those in favour say aye. Aye. Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 034-24 Audit Risk and Improvement Committee minutes of meetings held on 23rd of May 2024 confirmed and 15th of August 2024 unconfirmed. Can I call for a mover and a seconder? I'll move that.
I'll second.
Do we have any questions? There being no questions, I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 035-24 investment report as at 31st of August 2024. Call for a mover and a seconder. Move. And a seconder. I'll second. Sam's going to do the next one. Do we have any questions? Anyone have any questions? I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 036-24 Code of Conduct Complaint Statistics 2024. Can I have a call for a mover?
I'll move.
And a seconder?
I'll second.
Are there any questions? I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 037-24 Investment Report as at 30th September 2024. Yep. Can I call for a mover, Sam?
Yeah, sure.
And a seconder?
Oh,
Leo?
Yeah, sure.
Leon.
Leon, sorry. Do we have any questions? All those in favour say aye. Oh, sorry, I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 038-24, lease of Cars Park Cafe. Can I call for a mover and a seconder?
Happy to move that.
And almost, yes.
Has that been a seconder?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
next time. All right.
No, I just wanted to ask a question when you're,
Yeah, does anybody have a question?
thank you. Can I, just in regards to this one,
Also, I'll note that if there's any questions in relation to the confidential attachments, as long as the questions relate to the covering report, if it's a confidential attachment, we'll have to go into confidential.
I think it might be safer to go confidential.
yeah, so I was just about to ask that as well. I'm not sure.
So do we do a procedural motion to go to, oops.
It's only a minor question, but either way,
Go
I'd
into
like
confidential.
to. Do you want me to leave that till we go
Can
into?
we move a procedure motion to defer that one to the end with
Yes.
confidential?
Yes.
Yep,
I'll move that as a
Okay.
procedure motion.
I'll second that.
There you go. Okay, I put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare that motion carried.
No.
The procedural
Oh,
motion.
the procedure motion.
But we didn't actually put a procedural motion up
It'll
anyway.
It's coming.
be done in the minutes, yeah.
We'll fix it up.
FIN 039-24 Quarterly Budget Review Report for period ending 30th of September 2024. Can I call for a mover and a seconder? Yes, Leon?
Yes.
And a seconder? Sam, is that you?
Okay, yeah, I'll second it, sure, no problem.
Any questions? I did have one. I just wanted to just check. There was the grant that we had, I think has been included as a or the Penn toilets was included as a variation in the budget.
Through the chair, I believe it was. We were just waiting on the contract, but I believe it was included in, yeah.
Yep, excellent.
On page 101.
Anybody have any other further questions? I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
All those against, I declare the motion carried. FIN 040-24, Proposed Strategic Risks 24-25, an update to risk appetite. Can I call for a mover and a seconder?
I'll move that one.
I'll second.
Do we have any questions? Does that make?
Holding.
Do you have any questions?
No, not at all. I just wanted to move.
Oh, anybody, any questions? Okay. I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion carried. At this stage of the meeting, time being 6:14 p.m, I hereby advise that the meeting will move into a committee of the whole to allow consideration of a matter in closed session in accordance with Section 10A of the Local Government Act 1993. This action is being taken to allow discussion of the following items. I'll read those ones first. FIN 056A-24 Tree Matter Mortdale, FIN 057A-24 Property Matter Open Space Land Acquisition and Embellishment, Head Street, Peakhurst, and FIN 038-24 P24-002 Lease of Cars Park Cafe. Can the Director, Business and Corporate Services inform the committee if any representations have been received from the public that the item should not be discussed in closed session?
I have not received any objections.
Are there any objections from the audience? Who's our audience? to the meeting, move into the closed session? No. I put a procedural motion as follows, that in accordance with section 10A, clause 2 of the Local Government Act 1993, the committee enter into closed session to discuss items FIN 056A-24 tree matter Mortdale, FIN 057A-24 property matter open space land acquisition embellishment Keith Street, Peakhurst, and FIN 038-24. Yeah, the whole.
So,
Oh, okay, sorry. That in accordance with the provisions of Part 1 of Chapter 4 of the Local Government Act 1993, the matters dealt with in this report be considered in closed council meeting at which the press and public are excluded in accordance with section 10A2CDIDII. It is considered the matter information that would, if disclosed, confer a commercial advantage on a person with whom the council is conducting or proposes to conduct business and concerns commercial information of a confidential nature that would, if disclosed, prejudice the position of a person who supplied it, and commercial information of a confidential nature that would, if disclosed, confer a commercial advantage on a competitor of the council. In 057A-24 property matter, open space land acquisition and embellishment Keith Street, Peakhurst, that in accordance with the provisions of Part 1 of Chapter 4 of the Local Government Act 1993, the matters dealt with in this report be considered in closed council meeting at which the press and public are excluded. In accordance with section 10A2DI, it is considered the matter concerns commercial information of a confidential nature that would, if disclosed, prejudice the position of a person who supplied it. And then do I have to do this 038-24?
just say it's
Okay.
read out. Yes.
Oh, okay. So the disclosure is the same as in the 056A-24. Can I call for a move?
I'll move that.
Can I call for a vote? Do I have to go for each councillor? Just okay. All those in favour say aye. Any against? I declare the motion carried. Can I please request that staff cease webcasting and close the doors of the meeting room to the public? The recommendations from the closed session are now displayed on the screen.
There.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Can I have a mover and a seconder to confirm the recommendations from the closed session?
I'll second it.
Or Leon? Any questions? I'll put the motion forward. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion carried. There being no other business on the agenda, I declare this meeting closed at 6:34 p.m.